So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sizzling episode of Peak Hot Ones. I'm your host, Rebecca Toller, and our brave leadership will be facing a series of scorching hot sauces, each one hotter than the last. But it's not just about the heat, it's about keeping you cool under pressure. So, let's meet our contenders. Give us a quick introduction of who you are, your role here, and your relationship with spicy foods. We'll start with Kevin, and we'll work our way from Kevin on down to Trevor.
And Kevin Breckenridge, Director of Product Services, and Spicy Foods and I, we had a lot of breakups. The relationship is not good. Not good.
I probably dated the same spicy food. Chris Knotts, I'm the CEO, and I do not like spicy food. I don't go to spicy restaurants. I don't order spicy anything. So, I watched the show to laugh at people and never thought I'd be actually doing it. So, there you go.
Chris Trumpeter, Vice President, Service Ops. I love spicy food.
Those people.
Mary Knotts, COO, Spicy, and I have a love-hate relationship. I do like spicy foods, but, at certain times, so today's
This
one of those
Thursday, I want
days
15
I'm
million
gonna love this.
Trevor Spalt, Director of Professional Services, and we'll find out how much I like spicy food. I haven't went this far before, so I guess today's that day.
My camera's right there.
How are you
All
with
right.
spicy food?
Oh, Rebecca Toller, Director of Human Resources at Peak, and I love spicy food. I don't know if I've ever gone as far as the spiciest hot sauce there, but I'm willing to try. Okay, well, let's start. We'll go pretty basic. What is the most interesting part of your job? Let's start with.
Interesting part. Finding new tools for stuff. Talking to vendors, learning new things. I find it interesting. I learn something new every time. It's also very frustrating.
I think it's
There is a little.
just problem solving. I always like problem solving and puzzles, and whether working with a customer or solving an internal problem, it's like interesting problems to solve. So I enjoy that.
I think for me, it's just a vast array of things that we touch on a daily basis, and the number of people we talk to, and that all those interactions. It's very significant.
Definitely, the most interesting aspect of my job is recognizing efficiencies and process improvement and process changes, and I like seeing how to do things better and faster and continual improvement of finding ways to do that, and that's the most interesting part for me.
I think the most interesting part for me is doing new projects, like finding out what the issues are and meeting those folks and the clients and fixing their issues. I think that's probably the most enjoyable too.
So honestly, for me, it's meeting and getting to know people. I love people. So La Pimenterie is a curry verde Thai green curry hot sauce. And we've got 3 out of 5 peppers for this one.
A little bit later.
Our question for this one, if you could have conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Bonus points for if it's a tech question. We'll start with Trevor, yeah.
Oh, I never think about these kinds of things. I don't know, like maybe a soldier for like the Spartan army or something like that. That's who I would want to talk to. Just see what it would be like to live in that time, because we're so far from that. Like anything in that time is crazy to me. So maybe something like that.
I like it.
Just off the cuff, I'd probably say Maya Angelou.
Why?
Just because some of the things that she's done and the statements that she's made have impacted my life a lot, and I'd like to sit down and have a chat with her in detail and kind of get to know her a little bit better.
So the person I immediately thought of, I think just passed away, was Kevin Minnick. He was a hacker back in the day, and just to pick that guy's brain and understand what things that he didn't disclose and things that he found,
Who was it?
Kevin Minnick. Yeah, I think he just passed away.
Probably because I'm reading his autobiography right now, but Benjamin Franklin, he innovated around business. He actually invented things. Very diverse experience in life, didn't even go to high school or college until later. So yeah, I'd like to just have a conversation with him. That'd be cool. But he was a vegetarian for a good portion of his life.
Nice.
So we wouldn't be having chicken.
He did it for
himself to have fish.
Only pieces.
I might say Ronald Reagan. And I picked him because he's probably one of the few I've read a book about, and it was about character, and I liked his story of his life. It was interesting and kind of connected with me about how he lived and his character and how he approached things and his thought process. So I think he would be one that I'd like to sit down with and have a conversation with.
And I actually I've been doing local history research, so I would probably actually go interview, at this red hot moment, George Miller, the founder of Millersville. I've been learning a little bit about him and his life. I think that'd be really cool.
Interesting.
Get his take on what's going on. And Hub 97 chopped his town in half.
Yeah.
Okay, our next one is a zesty lemon pepper hot sauce
All right.
from
That one lingered a little bit.
the Krabby Shack.
Lemon pepper, huh?
All right, our next question. What would you like to do more with your colleagues? Your reference, that's a dog, guys.
That's a copy.
Hello.
Basically fetch.
Probably have lunch more, like either in the break room or out. I think lunch more often with coworkers is fun. Usually everybody kind of relaxes and have some good conversation. It's kind of get away from your desk a little bit. So probably having lunch a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that I'm in the same vein, like casual time, because I like just getting to know people and people get to know me and just share life and stories. And we can do that like on a boat somewhere.
With that.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way. Like, I like that. Very often, all we do is talk business all the time. It's nice to get outside of that. I think that's something that I would really enjoy too, more.
I'd agree with everybody else, but I'd probably say a boot camp, because I need to exercise, and one of my favorite times that I had with coworkers was when we had a boot camp instructor come into the office at lunchtime, and then we all worked out together. It was funny, it was fun, and we laughed, and there was music, and really created some good friends.
I'm with everyone. I mean, general idea is just hanging out with people outside of work. I think I don't have that much time, but when I do, it's nice. Like we do the quarterly get-togethers. I like to do something like that, but a little more casual, like not planned, just kind of have a few drinks and just relax, I guess.
Notice no one said work.
No one said that more, and
I'm
I
gonna push their chair right out.
mine was actually a little, I was going to say brainstorm more, just like have a brainstorming idea session. Because I feel like everybody has great ideas, but I don't always go out there and try and get the ideas from people, and I'd like to do that more.
How many Scovilles was in that one?
It didn't say, this one.
I don't think Scoville numbers here. This is the Hot Ones 10-pack. You guys started at 1,600 Scovilles with the classic, 6,000 Scovilles for the Peri Verde, 15,500 for the zesty lemon pepper. Number 4 is 36,500.
It does have, it has 4 spice level out of 5, or no, 6.
More than double.
Does that say chocolate chipotle?
Yes, so this is Choco Ghost. Hot sauce with chipotle, chocolate, ghost pepper, and smoked garlic.
Right.
Chile lengua de fuego. Okay, describe the plot of your favorite movie in 3 words or less. Go.
3 words or less.
I'm spicy.
Young kid, war.
Okay.
What movie
What
is that?
movie is it?
Saving Private Ryan.
I would definitely be Mr. Darcy, and it's Pride and Prejudice. That the plot is Mr. Darcy.
This is the one you like?
That one's really good.
That's what I was saying. I like the flavor of it.
Really unintelligent guys, Dumb and Dumber.
That's good. That's
Okay,
Crash Island. Let's see. Castaway.
Is that
Volleyball.
There we
yeah.
go. Crash Island volleyball.
I'm assuming that has to actually be a sentence,
As
but
soon as you said crash on, I knew.
Yeah,
That's what- that's the first one that I
probably
thought.
I love that crash
Yeah.
sequence.
All right. Denzel, football, racism.
Oh, remember the
Remember the
Titans?
Titans?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine is as you wish.
Okay.
Wait. 3 words or less.
As you wish.
As you wish.
What's the
As you
what's
wish.
the name of the movie?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Have you ever seen The Princess Bride?
Princess Bride.
Wait, so Josh, give us the take on what's the Scoville of the next one.
Your Scoville count on Los Calientes Rojo is 49,000.
Alright, so we're
Alright.
up another 20,000.
Was it 20?
Yeah, it was 30 something.
Yeah.
I wish these all had like a similar scale. This one's a 5 out of 10 on its own little self-rating.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Danny's gonna jump in.
Ready?
I'm just eating along.
Go.
Okay. Dan is our sympathy eater.
Oh boy. Same.
I guess I'll do it.
I can tell this is going to hit.
I'm waiting for it to hit.
All right, question. Come on.
What technology do you believe will have the biggest impact in the next 5 years?
AI for sure. Artificial intelligence.
That's a good one. Technology. I would alternative energy. That's
That's
a
AE.
group of technologies.
Okay.
That's AE.
Okay, yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Probably like AI VR, probably. That's what that alternate reality. People are always searching for it.
I say AIEO. AEIOU.
That was good.
Vowels.
I could see it as he was clicking for you. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use this one. It was good.
AI, I'm with that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't want to say AI, but
Feel my eyes a little bit. Start to feel it right there.
It's still on the
Touch
top.
your eyes.
This one's still on the top.
Careful.
Yeah, that's almost like a body heat, and this one's more
Yeah.
like
this one,
This
I
was
like
spicy.
it.
Rob, are you a spicy guy? Do you like spicy
Oh, yeah.
stuff? You can go all the way.
I think so.
I'm wondering if I should keep doing
My Puerto Rican roots will kick in.
Yeah, like
Okay.
what's the next one?
My
Josh?
Scottish roots not helping me here.
Scoville for Spicy Shark, Josh?
Mango Snake is 71,000 Scoville.
Oh boy.
Oh.
59 to 79.
That was that one. It's a 15 to 30 something.
Oh, this has got some.
Thank you.
Which one's the best for me?
It smells
Which
like
one's the
cinnamon.
small?
If you could, wait, hold on, which one? Oh, there we go. If you could make money doing anything at all, what would you do for a living?
Golf.
Golf. Okay.
Probably I have a coffee shop, and it would be called Central Perk.
Central
Okay,
Park.
friends, okay,
All
friends,
my
yeah.
friends.
All your friends. Probably be in a band. Like,
Drinking water was.
I'd like to do that. Some people have started drinking water.
You got creamers.
Private jet pilot.
Private jet pilot. Kevin?
Like a video game tester, but not necessarily just for video games. Like testing things out and like figuring out if it's good, bad, or ugly and needs to go. So not inventing things, but like messing with people's inventions.
Product tester.
Quality control.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll surprise anyone when I say that I would happily read for a living.
Yeah.
100%. I could do it all day.
All right,
the shark was
That
spicy.
would be fun.
Yeah, that one was
The
spicy.
shark was spicy, yeah.
It's getting pretty spicy.
Yeah, it's heating up.
I feel like this is where it's really going to start to hit.
All right.
Alright, so number 7, Jalapeno Chico, you're getting up to 103.
So breaking 6 figures.
Why did I just roll around in my mouth? That was bad.
How would you describe the year 2020 for you personally?
2020.
Mm-hmm.
Slowest year ever. Felt like 4 years in one. What's that I describe it?
Really enjoyable. I loved it. It was terrible.
Oh, it's starting to go. It's starting to now. It was nothing up front, but now. I don't know. I think isolating, right? There's way too much isolation. I felt isolated that year.
I'd say that how I would describe it was, I really enjoyed it as well. It just because I'm so busy, it just caused everything to slow down. And it was really, I was able to kind of, just work from home or more time to exercise. And it was just, everything shut down. Everything got quiet and I loved it. I'm gonna start a new disease.
Heard it first from PEAKE. Is that recording? I don't think that's
Louis, Maryland.
Round zero.
I'm just gonna call the scenes real quick.
Oh, wow.
Lucky for me, I like being able to get out, but I got to see my kids a lot more.
Yeah.
So, and they were all small, so like it was lovely.
Still there.
Yeah. I would call it serious, but
don't say
with
those kind of
some
things, Rob.
unexpected silver linings, like getting closer to my grandma and stuff. Things that I didn't expect, but kind of came out of it, which I think, like, I definitely think it was serious, but I was able to see the positives in it.
Before that was worse than that one.
This is supposed to be the best. You guys,
This is the leap.
This is what?
This is like the leap.
The leap.
The leap.
yeah.
Two nuggets against the Scoville. Do that.
Josh,
No, you're
can you
fine.
give us the details?
This is the
Which one
bomb.
is it?
The bomb.
The bomb? Alright, the bomb. This is a measly 135,000.
Alright. Well, this is a big one.
Well, it's not that bad. Come on.
Okay.
What's that the one who's not eating them? Going? Go.
Oh my
Oh God.
gosh.
Yeah,
Tell
that
us about
one's
the
intense.
challenge
Oh,
that
God.
made you step out of your comfort zone and how it contributed to your professional growth.
Oh God.
It was probably my first ransomware attack. I had to do it all myself, and it was a lot. I learned a lot of things that I didn't know before, especially working with agencies and the different people that come into it. So,
Hey, that was not at peak.
no, not
Okay, I'd say for me, it would be when I worked for a company in Annapolis and I was tapped to kind of step into a compliance and security role, and it just kind of caused me to grow and really enjoy myself. Nobody is listening.
I'll see if this
That's not good.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah, it didn't taste good.
It actually hurts.
That one hurts.
Man, they do. But
Okay, let's go. Did you finish up? Okay.
I really know what you said.
All right, tell us about the challenge that made you step out of your comfort zone, how it contributed to your profession.
So my very first job, my very first job, I had to, they needed people that could just go to random places that could bring circuits up and stuff, and I was very green to it, but I had to do, I don't know, it was like this whole trek, all across different spots of the US, traveled to Europe a couple times, but that was a lot. I don't even know what the question was anymore.
Guys, if you whistle, in and
That helps.
That doesn't help.
All right, come on. We're gonna do this. Let's go, Chris.
Challenge.
My first engineering job, I had the book smart, but I never put my hands on a keyboard. And the first time I put my hands on the keyboard at the server was in front of a CEO of the company and the IT director. Very uncomfortable, but I learned then that when I put myself in uncomfortable positions, I grow.
Are you growing right now? That's not really a nugget. That was
It's
just
a nugget.
strong.
Shut your
My
face.
first migration from small business server 2003 to 2008. It's terrible. It was a lot of work. I didn't understand anything, and it was broke stuff. And doing the Hot Ones challenge, I'm not sure how it's going to help me grow yet, though.
Yeah, I think, well, I need to answer this one too. I think
Oh,
probably
which one is this?
doing the workshop that I did a little while back for Anna Rundlesherm, and like, I never liked public speaking, and I was completely unsure of myself, but I got great feedback, and it challenged me to go do this thing, just try new things. And people actually have to say, which was cool. We got
Josh, what's this global unit?
All right, y'all, I am very sorry. This is 641,000 Scovilles.
Stack?
You're lying.
Is this the
I am
last
not
one?
lying. This is the
Yeah.
second to last one. Second to last,
get nervous,
641.
Alchemy peppers, hot sauce, hot Jeff hot sauce, watermelon. Are we going? All right.
Come on, Trevor.
I did.
That's gonna suck.
Let's go.
If you could offer one piece of advice to aspiring leaders, what would it be?
Oh, sorry.
Never stop learning. Always listen.
Get uncomfortable. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations.
Always be listening to people.
Oh, gosh, he stole mine. I would just say keep improvement, self-improvement. I would say 100%. Never stop
That one was
growing.
better.
I think you know what it's like.
Be willing to voice your opinion, and even if sometimes you think it's crazy.
I like it.
Stay curious.
That's a good one.
Stay furious.
Back up. Curious. Stay curious.
Yeah, let's go.
Tradition says you have to dab a little bit more on this one.
I'll do it.
I apologize, but the Scovilles is not listed on the website, but a Google search resulted in 2.5 million Scovilles.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Okay, Grace is gonna do it too.
Grace.
Come on, Grace, you can do it. Oh, ready? All right, cheers. One, cheers. Oh, that's good.
A little while.
Let's go into the back of the throat. The back of the throat.
You ready?
Rob, you're not even phased.
Yeah, Trevor does
We have to do questions.
Yeah.
Alright, questions.
Share a memorable fail moment from your career. What did you learn from it?
There's probably had quite a few, but
Quick version. Okay.
I don't know. Changed some settings on a server. Probably hurt a bunch of customers at one point.
Oh, boy.
I can't remember exactly what happened, but something like that. Oh, it's coming in.
Yeah, it's creeping up on me.
Repeat the question.
I'd probably
Very
say a
fail.
failed moment in my career was just
It's getting worse.
I feel it.
not being true to myself and sharing some feedback to others, especially as I was younger in my career, and being authentic. And I think that was a failure on my part.
For me, I hired somebody because I needed to fill a position at one point in my career, and it was absolutely the wrong person, and it took us backwards by like 6 months. So it was bad thing.
Failure. Not knowing that I was not a good manager and or did not have the tools to be a manager earlier in my career, and thinking that I did. I think I hurt a couple of people along the way. That is a failure.
Is Kevin alive?
Kevin's alive. He's sweating. I think.
Why is my straw not working?
I'll pick a specific one. Taking 4 hours to fix an internet problem for a customer, reconfiguring everything on the network, and then finding out I only had to reboot the modem to fix it.
It was probably my last job. I made a very big accounting error, and it was not fun. But I learned to own up to my mistakes as soon as they happen.
Very
Okay.
almost a cucumber.
All right, who's crying? You're sweating. Kevin is crying. I'm crying a little bit.
I got a picture. I got a little cry going on myself.
I think fantastic.
Woo!
The last for about.
Thank you for participating in our Hot Ones gauntlet.
Why people would want to eat regular food with that on
And
it,
we
I
all
don't
need
know.
we all need to take a picture
Yep.
Yeah, I should.
With the bottles.
with the bottles. Woo!
Yeah, the ice was like.
What happened by the front peak? Ooh, that's hot.